inches. Number 12, the other guy. At 6'3" inches, number 13, Ryan Rollins. At the small forward position, at 6'9" inches, number 18, Kyle Kuzma. The man in the middle, 7 feet tall, number 11, at forward, 6'11", number 34, the Greek Freak, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We're ready to brighten the weekend with some Saturday night basketball. Alongside Grant Hill and Brent Berry, I'm Brian Anderson. Also with us tonight, our reporter, Allie LaForce. And a look at the injury situation. 2 players injured, one of their stars out, something they'll have to overcome.
You have 2 players injured, one of their stars out, something they'll have to dig deep to overcome.
And now the Los Angeles starters. Powell and Kawhi in at the forward spots. James Harden out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Zubac in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Bucks, inside we have Giannis and Lopez. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Taurean Prince. And it's Rollins in at the point. Well, the center position is obviously a point of strength for both of these teams, Brent.
You believe, B.A., that these guys are coming in and not thinking about that very same thing? These guys want to test each other tonight, and you wonder, whoever gets the best of the other guy, will that elevate the next couple weeks of play for them in terms of their confidence? So a big man battle. Let's keep a close eye on it. I like that hoop from Norman Powell. Shoot it close to the hoop. Forget the long range stuff and make it easy on yourself.
Kuzma, the pass to Rollins. Here's Antetokounmpo, and he comes up with a bucket.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Offensive rebound. Zubac's shot is off.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
And stolen by Leonard. First quarter of play, a minute in. Ooh, a clear look for Powell. And he gets it to go off the front iron.
Usually you see Powell operating on a drive or spot up 3. That time he took advantage of a mid-range.
And no matter how many minutes he gets, Norm Powell is always ready to shoot, Brent.
Oh, man, B.A. Norman Powell has consistently been in that be-ready club off the bench. He can come in and score a bunch of points for his team and spark the offense. But this guy has been aggressive from day one, and it doesn't matter where he is, he knows his role. Not surprised Norman Powell can get up.
A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Kuzma against Powell. Kuzma, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Connects from downtown. Antetokounmpo has got 7 points in the game.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks. I caught up with the Bucks head coach. Feels good about their chances if they can prevent Kawhi Leonard from taking over. We're talking about a first ballot Hall of Famer who can score from all 3 levels and can take your best scorer out of the game. I asked him, so what's the plan? He said, survive.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
And Kuzma spacing the floor nicely, patiently waiting and knocking down the 3.
Powell in the post. Antetokounmpo covering. Powell's shot is off. Milwaukee has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Here's Prince. And the layup is good off the glass.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Here's Powell. The quick look, no good that time. And so it's Kuzma who brings up the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. They lead by 4. Lopez finds Antetokounmpo. Kuzma for 3. Rebounded by Dunn. The Clippers have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Cans it with nobody near him.
I mean, what do you expect when you give him the clear look? That's just too easy.
No, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that it's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
Big round of applause for your Fox Breaker crew. Come on, fans.
Jr., he's checked in for Prince. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Jones is checked in. And here's Milwaukee now. It's so interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, B.A., that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed. And now they're postseason regulars in the league.
Milwaukee in the lead. Kuzma outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. Here's Lopez. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
That one is off. The Bucks have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. And here's Porter outside. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Yeah, incredible range. Porter Jr. can cash you in from distance. He certainly did there.
Fires the 3. And it's Harden again missing.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Leonard finds some space. It's good. Off the assist from Harden.
And Kawhi Leonard will gladly take that look.
Outside Porter. Floats one. Basket's good. Porter's got 5 points.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
3-pointer, Harden. Sinks the tray.
The instincts tonight for Harden, razor sharp. He just knows when to pop up.
Pass to Porter from behind the arc. Sends it home from 3-point land. Porter's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
The Bucks leading by 5. Down low. Here's Lopez. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And making it look effortless. Great job by Lopez finishing through the contact.
Outside Jones. From outside the arc. Rebounded by Kuzma. Milwaukee has gone 4 of 5 from distance here in the first quarter. To the inside. And it's Lopez. That time on the assist from Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo has got 3 assists now in this one. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. 3-pointer, Harden. Rebounded by the Bucks. Outside Porter. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Leonard. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
Well, the defender leaning just a little. Kawhi recognizes it, pulls up for the easy one.
Pass to Lopez. There's the three. Kept alive.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for the Bucks. Between the scoring and rebounding, an excellent period. Back after this. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
Kevin Porter is out there with Gary Trent. Then it's Bobby Portis. Then it's Smith. And it's Prince in at the three. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. And despite his injury history, Kawhi still has the ability to take over games, Brent.
Yeah, does it feel, B.A., that Kawhi sometimes is even more patient and more deliberate in the way he delivers in games? I think he's the type of talent that can slow himself and the game down at his will and still be a lockdown defender.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, the Bucks creating an elite tandem last season, pairing Giannis with Damian Lillard, who said people wanted to just click right away, but when you put two guys together who have always had the ball in their hands, it's going to take time to learn how to play off of one another. It's about making sure we continue to grow. B.A.?
That's a good perspective, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Porter. 11 points in the game.
You could see he wanted to get it back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
From deep, here's Simmons. Rebounded by Trent. The Bucks leading by 3. Pass to Porter. Soft touch off the glass. Smith's got his first bucket in this one.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Oh, Leonard laces it in from distance.
Wasting zero time. Kawhi Leonard knew what he wanted to do.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He wants to review the game plan.
On the court, it's your fight.
Here for the Bucks. Livingston comes in for Smith, and Green is subbed in for Prince. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Mills, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Trent outside from deep three-point range. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
From deep, here's Simmons. The rebound by Livingston. Milwaukee has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Trent's gotten his first basket of the night. Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, B.A., and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win.
Now here's Portis. No points yet. That one drops for him.
Once he has the ball, if his feet are set up, Bobby's going to let those rip.
All alone. It's hauled in by Portis.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Trent's shot is off. Clippers trail by 3. Here's Leonard. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Leonard's got 9.
And that's usually a solid strategy. Get the ball into Leonard's capable, large hands and let him go to work.
Porter's shot is off.
And he's getting good looks on the floor, but he simply cannot bury anything right now. He's got to stay confident, though, because everyone knows he can hit those shots.
Watch out below. The flying Australian, Ben Simmons, cleared for takeoff.
Livingston, good. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Going with almost an entirely new group here. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Livingston. Kuzma's checked in for Green. And it's Rollins in for Trent. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Here's Coffey. Dunn outside. Jones sets a screen. 5 on the clock. And the basket by Coffey. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
Jones against Lopez. Kuzma for 3. He drops it from range. Kuzma's gotten his second bucket on the night.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. Antetokounmpo outside. Ooh, strong move from Giannis inside.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
Here's Leonard. And there's another one for the Clippers.
When the defense gives you room, take it. Don't pass up the shot.
Obviously, everyone knows about the defense of Kawhi Leonard, but Grant, his shooting is overlooked.
Yeah, you know, he's at about 40% from 3 for his career. You combine that with his wing defense, you get a one-of-one player capable of carrying a team.
Now here's Porter. 11 points in the game. Yes, sir! Giannis showing the range.
The defense now better pay attention. If Giannis is hitting threes, those pickup points have to become higher.
Three-pointer, Harden. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got 7 rebounds in the game. 40 seconds left in the half. Oh, he remains perfect. 7 for 7, showing no signs of letting up.
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
Here's Harden. Leonard for 3. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Leonard's got 14 points.
Gotta D him up better than that. He's simply too good from beyond the arc.
Porter, the pass to Antetokounmpo. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. It's stolen by Dunn, and it's the Clippers on the break. And he slams it in one-handed. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
Antetokounmpo for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Antetokounmpo has got 10 points now, just in this quarter. Here's Leonard. No good. Misses at the buzzer. Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for the Bucks. He put together 10 points in the quarter. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Doc Rivers. And, Coach, you guys came out aggressive in the first half. What stood out to you?
You know, we're getting to the paint and making plays. They're a great team as far as rotation, so we just got to make the right passes.
It all starts with attacking the basket. Thanks, Doc.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
And folks, direct your attention to center court and get ready for the half-court shot. Drums. They're thinking about the shot. So sorry. One more time, a round of applause for our contestants.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. So, on the floor for the Clippers. Powell and Kawhi in at the forward spots. Chris Dunn is out there with James Harden. And it's Zubac in at the center position. Clippers trail by 5. Harden finds Zubac. And here's Dunn. Goes up and lays it in, nice and easy. Dunn's got 6.
And nice dime from Zubac. His floor awareness is solid.
On the wing, Kuzma. Powell covers. Antetokounmpo outside. Here's Prince. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
The Bucks leading by 3. And he's going for the oop here. It's stolen by Dunn. Leonard with the ball. And it's Kuzma picking him up. Dunn outside. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Tries to break his ice. And then Harden with the jam.
It's incredible. Harden's ability to read the floor and find the weakness.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
Welcome to the floor, your
Milwaukee in the lead. Here's Rollins. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And again, it's the Bucks missing.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And what you like about James Harden, he can play with any set of teammates, Brent.
We're seeing this transition, BA, right, from Harden being this elite offensive system by himself to now being a better teammate, a guy who can facilitate and set guys up to make better offensive plays. So not shouldering the entire load anymore. He's been very flexible over the past couple seasons.
Leonard for three. Rebounded by Lopez.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And Antetokounmpo the bucket on the assist from Prince. And now a 5-point Bucks lead.
Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
So it's Los Angeles now. Dunn outside. And it's Powell off the drive. Out to Leonard from the arc. Buries it from three. Leonard's got 17 points.
And this is a nice outburst on the scoring end for Kawhi. He's been looking for his shot and connecting each trip down.
A deep three. Rollins no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Harden can't hit. Milwaukee is gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Rollins gets the bucket. Rollins has got 5 points in the quarter.
And Kuzma showing more and more that he's becoming a playmaker on the offensive end of the floor.
Harden, the pass to Zubac. Back to Harden. The three. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 11 rebounds in the game. Inside, here's Prince, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo, and that one goes in. Prince has got his second bucket on the night, and so it's Leonard who brings up the ball for the LA Clippers. 7-point differential. For three, Powell. Rebounded by Lopez. Zubac with the steal. Good on the bucket.
Well, Zubac really does have good hands and a soft touch near the basket.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Lopez. Now Antetokounmpo. Here's Rollins. 5 points in the game. Leonard looking around. Here's Dunn. Drills it from deep. And now it's just a 2-point bucket. Lead.
Court vision on display from Leonard, sharing the ball, big part of his game.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Group getting ready for the Bucks. Bobby Portis has checked in for Lopez. Nance comes in for Antetokounmpo. Gary Trent Jr., he's checked in for Prince. And it's Amude in for Rollins. Jones, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Trent from long range hits the three-pointer. Trent's Leonard's got 5.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Leonard outside. Here's Powell. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Leonard's got 5 assists in the game. Milwaukee leading by 3. Here's Trent. And the layup is good. Trent's got 5 points now in the quarter.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Outside Harden. Pass to Leonard. The 3 ball. And Los Angeles another 3.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
It's Kuzma with the miss. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 7 of 14 attempts to fall in the half. Harden can't hit.
Not a way to get out of the funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
Portis gets the bucket. .35 seconds left in the third. Clippers trail by 4. Jones from outside. Hits the trifecta. Jones has got his second bucket of the night.
Well, an excellent passer. Harden taking pride in finding an open teammate.
Here's Amude. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
And that's as good a look as he's going to get. He's just got to shake that one off and keep it moving.
For the lead. No luck on that one. Here's Trent driving inside. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Tie game in Milwaukee. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Bobby Portis out there with Green. Then there's Kevin Porter. Then there's Gary Trent. And it's Smith in at the center position, filling out the middle. That's the group from Milwaukee right now. And the three-pointer goes. Green's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Clippers trail by 3. Here's Bogdanovich. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
Playing in between right now and changing speeds. Bogdanovich spotting some nice scoring opportunities.
Trent finds Smith. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high-octane a game as you're going to find.
The jump hook. Porter pulls it in.
I'm shocked he missed that wide open look. He has to feel embarrassed he blew that one.
Green for 3. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
Dunn outside. Fires the 3. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Leonard's got his 6th assist of the night.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Pass to Coffey. Here's Bogdanovich. Leonard outside. And Los Angeles, another 3.
Oh, Kawhi, so consistent with his approach, affects every phase of every minute that he plays.
And here's Porter outside. It falls. 5 for 11 in the game.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
Here's Coffee. Up and in on the layup.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
The Bucks have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Shoots. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Green's got 8 here in this quarter.
And wanting to elevate his playmaking skills, Porter Jr. continues to impress with his passing ability.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged.
Attention fans, now on the court is your Hype Squad. Get loud and let them hear it. Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise.
Milwaukee making some changes. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Smith. Connaughton comes in for Green. And it's Kyle Kuzma in for Trent. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. And Coach had a simple message for their team saying, hey, we're right there. Let's start with a stop. Knock down a couple shots, and we'll be up. Sometimes the best instructions are the basic ones. BA?
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Yep, count it. Dunn's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Smart play call to get him something at the rim.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Kuzma for 3. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th assist in this one. Leonard for 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Porter's got 4 rebounds now. In transition. Here come the Bucks. Yes, it's good. And now it's a 6-point Bucks lead.
Open up the floodgates and let Giannis run through. What a joy to watch him in transition.
Jack's up at 3, and that's good. Harden for 3.
Oh, can you say important bucket by Harden? James always wants the ball in these moments. Love it.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now.
Get ready, everyone. You see the sun. Get the camera on you. Get it.
Lopez is checked in for Portis. Prince comes in for Connaughton, and it's Rollins in for Porter Jr. Eubanks, he's checked in for the Clippers. Here's Rollins. Can't get it to fall. And it's Powell with the ball for Los Angeles. They trail by 3. Eubanks. Off target from three-point range.
After clawing their way back in, that was a chance to even things up.
I'm not sure, but that could be a game-changing miss. He wanted that bad.
Powell finds Leonard to tie it up. Kawhi connects from the corner.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Antetokounmpo with it. Picked up by Powell. Antetokounmpo, pass to Rollins. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one.
And Giannis treating the defense like a magazine. Easy reading here for him.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team.
And here come your forward crew.
Jackson, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Dunn's checked in. .151 left to play in the fourth. Leonard inside. Antetokounmpo's there. Leonard can't get it to go. Jackson for 3. Pure from three-point range. Jackson's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Harden from outside, fires hitting the triple.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Shot by Leonard, no good. The Bucks leading by 4. Pass to Jackson. A minute 9 left in the fourth quarter. And slammed it home, and a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac. And the Bucks making a change here. Kuzma's checked in.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Bucks, Jackson.
And that one misses. Clippers trail by 6.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Now, you can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise. And as a defender, you are left somewhat helpless to stop that. Leonard with too many moves in his arsenal and a flood of ice water in his veins. Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Cash. Oh, a tremendous 3. We're tied.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Powell. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Antetokounmpo for three. Money from deep.
Antetokounmpo on the catch-and-shoot jumper. You like that kind of flow from him.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys.
How about a big round of applause for your Bucks breaker crew? Come on, fans!
Checked in for Jackson. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth. Leonard for three. Yes! Oh! An enormous three-pointer!
Leonard doesn't shy away from these moments, embracing his role as a leader for his team.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO.
The court is your Ice Squad. It's time for T-shirt.
Milwaukee has possession. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Now here's Antetokounmpo. On the wing, Kuzma for the win. Oh,
What a play!
It's good! Are you kidding me?
Wow! The winner at the buzzer. It doesn't get any better.
Man, I'm just blown away. Absolutely as clutch as you can get. People are going to be talking about that shot for a long time.
And so it's Milwaukee who scraped by with the win. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what. These are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Giannis, when your group is sharing the ball like this, how dangerous can this team be?
We can be really dangerous. Everybody can make shots. Everybody on the floor, the basketball players. The most important, we're having fun.
Winning's a lot easier when the shots are going in, that's for sure. Thanks so much.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Ali LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew thanking you for watching. And let's reveal our player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.